I just checked everything, seemingly working, so surprised the hell out of me. So we're going to go back into set course competition with our stated mission for tonight, doing some test drives on the last of these GT4 cars from their DLC that came out. This is all reviewed months and months ago by other much more serious kind of racers, but it's fun for me. So we're going to chase around first. The last two is going to be this. It's an R8. Nice little thing, 2 doors. Man, this must be so nice. IRL. That's unbelievable. Let's see what other kind of liveries we have here. Well, that's nice. That would be, that's very nice. I love it. It's great. This looks very business-like. This is Jasper Ayers Architects. They have designs on you. Man, that's like a dad joke. It's terrible. That's pretty. Red with it has sort of there's other reds underneath there. I don't know how they do that. That's quite the car. These little winglets here. Tiny all the little details. The splitter on the bottom isn't. I'm trying to think of other. The splitter on the Porsche, for example, was much more racy looking thing. That almost looks like something that you would see at the dealership to make you look like you go faster. These are quite effective. I never really realized, but I was watching some people talking about it. And because of the way that the air moves around underneath, it makes quite a difference in the way the car behaves. Anyways, I could talk about that for a long time, but none of it would be either accurate or very interesting. So let's just take this thing for a drive. Background will the same way that we were talking about before. Nice listen to the stereo. Relatively quiet. We're in neutral. It's a good start. Turn the ignition on. That little light comes on. And start it up. Yeah. Nice sound. Drop it into first. And cold tires. So don't do anything stupid. Or try not to do too many things that are stupid. I like the auto pit limiter. You see all of a sudden the car feels just a little bit different. And you notice that the animated hand has come off the steering wheel for a second. Clicked onto something, which is the pit limiter. This feels really civilized. Our driving isn't very civilized. Feels easier to drive than the Vantage right off the hop. Coming in there too hot. Well, we made it. That was good. There's the bollards we're looking for. This thing turned in here really easy. I'm kind of going too fast for these tires right now. This car gives you a feeling of confidence. Wow. I was sliding it controllably there in the wrong gear. And then 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2. Nice gearbox. I like that 6-speed. Third gear is pretty low, eh? Yeah, because it's quite happy going through there in fourth. So third would have been, I don't think it would have been enough. Do that torquey kind of thing there. Get off the brakes. Don't really need them there. You need them here just to get it slowed down enough so you can initiate this. So there'll be heavy braking here. 4, 3. Second gear here is almost like first gear in some of those other cars. Look at me go, I'm excited. This feels great. Now, can the McLaren beat this? For sheer point and click kind of driving? Man, that felt like ballet or something. It's really something. And here, we can probably brake an awful lot later there. We didn't even go into second gear. I was pretty much out of control. I was coming into that corner way too hot for myself anyways. This feels quite forgiving because I can tell I'm making the normal mistakes that I would make. Managing to get away with it and not invalidate my laps, which isn't, I don't think it's down to skill. It's some kind of luck. Put the brakes on there. Nice sound, I think. What was that we were saying? We could cut all these corners a bit closer, go a little wider. I don't think the going wider there is much of a problem because we usually hear the curb when we go over it. I think that's our second lap. .57, 2 seconds faster. And that sort of answers that question, doesn't it? No, it's not that the Aston Martin isn't capable of doing exactly the same speed, but the comparison that we're doing is these are all just default setup for the car, the safe setup, so the tires are relatively soft, everything's relatively soft. I didn't notice what the traction controls or anything was, but I suspect they're pretty high because we were driving around without really having too much of an issue locking up or losing traction. So I'm just enjoying driving this. Our lap's over. Maybe we better dive out of here before they decide to invalidate us for some stupid reason. Okay. Look, I'll even come to a nice stop off the track like a thoughtful race car driver. Put it in neutral. Turn it off. There we go. Look at that. Back again. Won't know why. So, I don't know where it's going, or let me just stay right here. It's 157. The other one did 159. We didn't. I don't know whether it's fair. I treat them like that.